up, guys? This is Junior from CR42 Hunting. We started a new series a few weeks ago where we got our crossbows out and we're doing some comparisons with our crossbows. Zach and I got into crossbow hunting about 5 years ago as a way to extend our hunting season here in Texas. You can actually use crossbows during archery season, which starts in October. So it extended our hunting season for about a month. And you can also hunt hogs with these too. We're both taking down several hogs with our crossbows. The other thing is, and I didn't mention this on the other video, Zach, if sometimes y'all hunting and something comes out really early, you can take a shot with the crossbow and not spook everything in the area. So we've done that a few times also. We've been deer hunting and we had a hog that ran out and we actually took down the hog with the crossbow, which doesn't startle any deer or anything that may be in the area. So like I said, we got into crossbow hunting about 5 years ago, a way to extend our hunting season. We'll do a comparison today. So this is my CenterPoint Sniper 370. This is a $299 bottom of the barrel, cheapest you can get crossbow to get you in the game. It's actually fun shooting these things if you haven't taken a shot with one of these before. They're really smooth. This actually came with a this reticle is 4x32. It actually came with this. It came with this sling, and it came with the quiver to hold your bolts. And I think this came with 3 bolts also. Anyway, like I said, I've taken down several deer with this, 40 to 60 yards, and I've taken down several hogs with this also. Anyway, it's a pretty cool crossbow. If you've never shot one, if they're legal to shoot in your area, I'd look into getting one and trying to extend your hunting season. But we'll be comparing this today, my bow with Zach's. Zach has the CenterPoint Amped 415, so it's a little beefier, a little bit more expensive model, probably $300 or $400 more expensive than my model. It's got the adjustable, if I can figure out how to do it here. Here we go. Just in and out, you got your safety here, fire and safe. His actually has this extra handle here on it for grip. His came with the bipod also, which mine does not have, and then it came with the quiver. Anyway, it's a little bit more upgraded model than the one I have. And Zach, you upgraded this scope, didn't you, or did it come with this?
No, I did upgrade it. I saw a video, somebody had, they were shooting it out at 100 yards, and I found that on Amazon. It's the reticles from 20 to 100 yards.
Gotcha, okay. Well, like I said, my bow, it actually came with this 4x32. Zach upgraded his. Do you remember how much this one cost?
Oh man, I think it was about $150.
Okay, so Zach's setup, like I said, is a little bit more expensive than mine, a little beefier, but we're gonna take some shots. We got these Coke bottles here, and we're gonna take some shots at 20 yards, and we'll move it back to 40, and we'll take another shot and see what happens. We may actually go back to 100 and see what happens also, but anyway, that's today's test. Looking forward to it, and we'll be back soon. All right, I'll take a shot first with the CenterPoint 370. We got, if you're unfamiliar with crossbows, they shoot bolts, so this is not an arrow. Technically, it's called a bolt. You got practice tips like this one, and these just screw in and out, screw all the way out. You can buy these separately, and these just screw down. This is threaded. So this is a practice tip, and we'll use here on our bottle, and then this would be a hunting tip. So the difference is these mechanical blades come out, so you have impact, and then this mechanical blade will come out, and it's got a little rubber retention ring here, so upon impact it'll knock these back, and this will break, and you get more penetration. So this is a like I said, this is a mechanical tip. They also make fixed tips that actually just stay back all the time, and they're not mechanical. This way is actually what's called a fixed tip. So obviously you got the practice tips, which I talked about already, which we'll be using here on our test. You got the mechanical, and we have to find, I think we got a couple of fixed tips laying around. We have to find one to show you guys also. But I'll take a shot first with the practice tip, and we'll see what we get. We'll move out after this shot at 20. We'll let Zach take a shot with his bow at 20, we'll move out to 40 and see if we can hit it at 40, and then maybe we'll move out a little bit further and see if we can still reach with my bow. I don't think Zach's bow will have any problem, but let's take a shot and see what happens. All right, Zach, are we ready?
Ready.
All right. See what we get. It's a goner.
All right, let's see what the AMP 415 does. Ready?
Yes, sir. Knock it down. Nice shot. All right, guys, so Zach and I both knocked down our shots at 20 yards. Most game, however, is taking between 40 and 60 yards, and that's both deer and hog. So we're set up here at about 40 yards, so we'll take a shot and see what happens. All right, Zach, are we ready, sir?
We're ready. Good shot. Dead center. Good shot.
All right, so you walk down. Here's the bottle that we shot. Obviously, we went through and through here. And we were about 40 yards away, which is, I told you guys, the average distance that most people get their kills with. So
That was a good shot, dead center.
penetration, I would say we got about, I don't know, six inches in maybe.
Yeah.
Yep, so let's line back up. We got another 2 liter, we'll set it up. We'll let you take a shot with the 415 and see how much penetration we get at 40 yards. So let's do it.
All right, guys, let's give the AMP 415 a run at 40 yards. Junior, we ready?
Yes, sir. Hell yeah. Good shot. Hell yeah. Good shot. All right, so Zach made a heck of a shot here. Got another through and through. This one's at 40 yards. And Zach, let's see how much penetration we got here. I would say maybe 1.5 inches. So you got about 1.5 inches more at 40 yards, which, you know, we'd expect a little bit more out of the 415 over the 370. So good shot. Let's set back up. We'll probably go out to 60 yards. And I don't know how much more oomph the 370's got on it. We'll see if we can take one at 60 yards. I imagine that 415 won't have any issues at all. So let's move it back and set up at 60 yards and see what happens. All right, so we moved the target back to 60 yards. 60 yards is probably further than the range on my 370 here. I don't think Zach's 415 will have an issue stretching out this far, but we're about to find out. So I'll take a shot, and if I miss, Zach will come right behind me and he'll try to take a shot with his. And if he misses, I'll come in and I'll try to take another shot, and we'll see what happens. But anyway, we're back at 60, and we're just gonna line up and see what happens. All right, Mr. Zach. Hopefully I hit this and you have to reset up to get another shot, man. Alright, are you ready?
Ready. Low, went under.
Went under? Alright. Have to aim a lot higher if I get another shot. Alright, knock it down, man. Set up.
All right, let's see what the CenterPoint AMP 415 can do. 60 yards. Junior, you ready?
I am, sir. Fire when ready. Man, it skimmed off the right side. So you made contact with it.
Right side of the target?
It hit the 2 liter, and like it didn't have enough oomph to go through. It actually hit the 2 liter and kind of like skimmed off to the right. So maybe if you took another shot and aimed a little bit more left, because it looked like it hit like right there and like skim right off the top of it. So
all right. Looks like you get another shot.
All right. You said last time I was low, huh?
Yeah, low. It looked like it about a foot, about 2 feet low.
2 feet low?
Yeah.
2 feet low. Well, I knew we were at about the range of this crossbow at about probably 50 yards. So we're asking it to do a lot. All right. Take another shot. All right, Mr. Zach, you on my scope? You ready?
Ready. Man, just to the left of the bottle.
All right, I'm gonna run down and I'll send it back up for you.
All right, here we go. 60 yards, CenterPoint AMP 415. Take 2.
Take 2. Dude, I was holding like at the very, very bottom of my reticle mark. And off to the right, like freaking 9 inches, right?
Ready?
Yes, sir. Fire when ready. Dang,
Wow.
it looks like it soared over the top.
Yeah. I'm having to use a different bolt than what I had before. A couple of them going in the trees and breaking one of them. So that's a different bolt that I didn't have sighted in.
So it looks like for both of us, the range is 40 to 50.
Yeah.
And then past that, it's a crapshoot. All right, so we made it down range to our 60-yard mark, and you can see right here where mine skimmed it a couple of shots back. That's literally all it did, is it skimmed it at 60 yards. Now it didn't solidly go through this, but it did. This is my shot at 60, so let's see, let's take it out.
I got one down here if you want to do a comparison to see.
Yeah. we can do that before we yank it out. So you can see it got pretty good penetration at 60 yards. So we'll yank it out and just thumb it if we can get her out of here. All right, so let's see here what we got. About 9 yards of penetration at 60. Sorry, about 9 inches of penetration at about 60 yards. So that's, you know, that's more than enough to take down game. Obviously, you got to kind of be on target and hit, you know, where you're trying to hit the vitals. But had, you know, plenty of power at 60 yards, but we're having issues with accuracy that far away. So again, the 370, you're probably rated better at 40, 50 yards. I knew 60 would be pushing it, and it looks like 60 was pushing it with both bows. But anyway, we had a good time shooting. Got a good video for you guys to watch, a good comparison. You guys can kind of see what these bows are doing at 40, 50, 60 yards. So if you don't have a bow, go out and grab you one, and go out and get some practice with it. They're a lot of fun to shoot. Anyway, hit that like button for us. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you tell your friends about CR42 hunting and get them over to the channel. And we'll be back real soon.